today we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys... hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Gulatowski, feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ducks offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're going to throw it again. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Whoa, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now on second and short after that pickup. They'll try the run. And the Ducks get enough for the first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been good.
And he makes the grab at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Gulatowski. Pulls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it. First and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. Give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense...
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college.
Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Golden Flashes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Smashes through. Got a little room. Can they catch him?
You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to move.
They cough it up inside their 3. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. With jet sweep pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Stillwater for a long time. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Dropping back, it's Ulatowski. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, I like...
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking left. He's got an open man. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking...
Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Autzen Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Offense gets set for second down.
Let's go!
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And it's slipped out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the quarterback takes a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub.
55 days. You can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Pandas, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Pandas will kick it away first. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So the Oregon Ducks offense will start this game off. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Going for the big play. And he pulls it in at the 15. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Pandas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to scramble. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. A first down for the offense. Using his legs, it's James. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been a
Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And Wilder, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense trots out there to open this game. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Pass complete. It's second down now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's McClellan. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Ducks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an...
Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after... Split backfield here. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
One-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Canes looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. got to think about changing things up.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're open.
He's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Johnson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a one-possession game.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
There's contact on the throw, and he's got it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Williams. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? To the air, it's Williams. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. On the return, it's McClellan. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an entry.
Pass caught down at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The pass rush closing in. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. He bought some time, now lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 40, past the 20, crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Make the extra point and go up 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Caught near the sideline. It's James.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Incompletion sets up a second down. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And they'll get him down that time.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Slider.
Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Williams. He's running out of time here. He stays alive. Going for a big play downfield. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And off that miss, it's still a 12-point lead. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as they're... And the kick is blocked. Defense trying to return this. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And the defense takes it all the way back for 2 points to claim the lead. What a clutch play here in the final minutes. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record, and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.